So we're at water change day in the ruddy pen. A little shot of my filters. I'm still going to be adding some more media, but not just yet because it's expensive. So, like I said before, I run my vacuum. I got to redo this end a little bit, but I use that to disturb the media when I drain the clean the filter. And I just cap it off when I'm not using it, when it's just being a filter. Again, there's the pump line. There's a drain line. These just pop off. So I can just put them away. This one's my overflow, so I can overflow this barrel if I want to clean out the top. And I can shut that off. You can see in there. There's the valve. So it just runs straight through normally. Here's the other barrel. You can see in here. Again, there's not much media in here yet. I want to get some more. There's the overflows, holes drilled in them. This one here has to get capped off in a minute. See, I just popped the hose off this drain. And what I do, when I clean them, I don't get crazy. But basically, I do some disturbing with my clean water hose. As you can see, it's boiling pretty clean right now. So I do that. Fresh water. And I also use the vacuum. This gets a little loud. So the vacuum goes in the top. See how it aerates it? You can see it's bubbling pretty clean. It doesn't have to be 100%. You don't really want it to be 100%. Because you do want something in there for bacteria. And again, you can see the flow. And this one here, I got a cap off. I haven't got a cap for this one yet, so I actually used an old sock. It's just to keep the media from going down in the hole. And the newest addition is I added a UV light to help with the green water, the algae. And that definitely does a lot. It's only been in place for not even a week, maybe close to it. And it actually worked right off the bat. And I was dealing with water, it was already starting to turn green. So that's definitely a must to have, especially when open sunlight here. I should actually put a cover on here to make shade. And you got my main drain in the bottom. I usually just pull it right out. But because I'm working cleaning the filters, the cutout on the top is just, I flip it upside down so it drains slower. Usually that 3-inch drain can drain this thing pretty quick. But I have to stand right next to it, make sure the birds don't get sucked down. Especially divers, they're swimming around me all the time. So right now I just flip it over so the overflow piece is in the bottom and it drains slower. And in a second I'm going to get in there and flip it right over and finish draining it and scrub it all with a scrubby. I was doing this every week to 5 days, somewhere in there, 5-7 days before the filters. And they were actually, even at 5 days, wasn't as clean as this is at 2 weeks, depending on the time of year. And there we are so far. That's my filter system, and hopefully I'll get more added to it later, but one thing at a time. Right now we got cinnamon teal in here nesting. Probably see her. I don't know if you can see her. She doesn't like me. She's getting mad. So I have that one nesting. Let's see. I have the green wing in that box there on the left. The box on the right has a cinnamon for probably going to hatch next week. And then the wood duck box behind the clear pine looking one. She had 9 eggs. They were all clear when I checked them yesterday. But I had 2 from an abandoned nest earlier that I was incubating from day 1. It actually started out at 6, but 3 were clear. 1 died. So I took the 2 out yesterday and put them in with hers and took some of hers out. So I'll let her finish them off, at least mostly. And what else we got? Right on the bottom of that nest box, there's I think 5 eggs from a green wing. I don't know why they're not in the box this year. And the other ground box has 1 next to it. I have actually added a couple that I found laying around to that 1 nest. So I might actually move that other one. There's no other eggs today. I think that's pretty much about all we got going on now. Got to get this thing cleaned up and then next week do it again. But we'll see.